Hey, what is up, guys?
Hi friends, welcome back to another Metal to the Masses quarter-final. This is the last one now.
That is it. We are back again at Rebellion for another Metal to the Masses quarter-final. We've had a 3-week break, but we're back.
Yep, this is going to be the last one before we move on to the semis, which is super exciting.
So the competition is really heating up now. It's going
Yeah.
to be a good one. But who have we got on tonight then, Luna?
So tonight we have Technologist, SWOLE, CASTRATI, SYNTARA and PHALLIC Rage. And of course we have an extra special guest headliner as well. And who is that this evening?
That's it. So tonight's guest headliner is going to be 𝑻𝒉𝒆, who are fresh off their Manchester Academy 3 headliner. If you want to go and check that one out, go and check it out on the channel. We've got full coverage on that one. So yeah, check that one. But it's going to be really good tonight. Are you excited?
Another interstellar lineup tonight. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Yeah. And we're super excited to bring you all the action. So stick around. We're going to go catch the first band now. And we'll see you guys real soon.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Rebellion, how we doing? Nice. Okay, most of you have been here before, I know you have, but if you've got a token, please remember, don't lose the tokens. You don't get another one. Use that token at the end to vote for your favourite band. The judging team this week is myself and Jake Leo 161 as always. Rich Price Photography. We've got Jacob Parkinson from Tortured Demon. And we've got Paul Lord, an experienced sound engineer of around 105 years. Cheers, Paul. Are we ready for our first band of the night? Give it up for PHALLIC!
That sounded good. Out the cows! Let's not forget Neil. This is our newest cow. But be gentle with Neil. He's got problems. I ain't gonna specify what. He's got gout.
It's just not melting right, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not melting right.
So, everyone, Be quiet a sec. We're all gonna sing a song. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a cow. E-I-E-I-O. This last song's called Bovine Intervention. Let's see you count! Go! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Help me! Make me move! When I'm done, gonna help you too! Help me! Make me scream! When I'm done, gonna make you grin! Do you want to spin? Do you want to send it? In the hole where I'm gonna play. They don't fall so deal with what they have. One like one, all the others. Roll the ball, it'll make you good. Please let me be help me, make me move.
What have you got, Luna?
Meet William.
That's it.
Look at
You've
his
got yourself,
lovely little face.
got yourself a little souvenir.
Yeah, they were throwing these out, and they also had inflatable cows. Literally, that set was absolutely wild. There was cows and willies flying everywhere, so it was absolute carnage.
Yeah.
But we have William, and he is going to be coming everywhere with us now.
Look at his little angry face. Mr. Man, Mr. Phallic Rage himself. There you go.
I'm going to take him everywhere with me.
What have you got yourself?
Espresso martini.
I like how you call it espresso, not espresso.
I call it what I want. Thank you very much.
That's it. It's bougie, bougie. With your newfound friend.
New channel mascot, what we all saying?
Rebellion, how we doing? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Rebellion, how the fuck are we doing? Give it up for our first band, Phallic Rage. Anyone hungry? Just about to start selling hot dogs. Alright. Are we ready for our next band of the night? Give it up for SYNTARA! Just pass the lies.
I'm on a mission. I'm gonna go to Sainsbury's and get us some food because we're both really hungry and we didn't bring anything with us. So Luna's on a little solo adventure to Sainsbury's. I've got William safely in my bag. Maybe slightly sentimentally attached already, but it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, to Sainsbury's for a scran. Let's go. Somewhat successful shopping trip. There was literally, the fridges were completely empty by one vegan wrap, which I've got for Dakota. And then I just had to get myself hummus and pitta because there was literally nothing else. So I've got crisps, a wrap for Dakota, hummus and pitta for me. And now I'm on my way back to Rebellion, so see you soon.
Luna's got the goods. Luna's got the goods. You've been to Sainsbury's and she's come back with a haul. What have you got?
So I filmed a little bit as well. The sandwich section is completely empty. There was one sandwich left in the entire shop, which was a vegan wrap. Granted, it's a bit bashed, but it was that or literally nothing. I've got hummus and pitta for myself because literally there was no like veggie vegan sausage rolls. There was no sandwiches, nothing like that at all. So I've gone for hummus and pitta, and then I've got some crisps as well. So
that's it. Luna's gone all bougie, I guess. Them runners stealing my vegan sandwiches. Stealing all the sandwiches.
But I got you the last sandwich in the entire building, which is a vegan wrap.
Thank you.
So winner, winner.
It was fake. Thank you.
Vegan wrap for dinner.
Hey, yes. Now let's get inside, scran these, and let's go and see the next band.
Yay!
Rebellion, how are we doing? Back to the massive Manchester, how are we doing? Let's hear it for our last band, SYNTARA. Also, don't forget, hot dogs for sale now at the bar, so go there, get your hot dog, get your beer. Are we ready for our next band of the night? Give it up for SWOLE CASTRATI! Who's up? Let's go! Buttons off.
What monstrosity have you just made? So we get you mid-bite.
So, I've got a pitta, I've got some Cheez-Its on my pitta, and now I'm dipping it in hummus. There was no food in Sainsbury's, so I had to get creative, okay?
So you are making a Cheez-It hummus pitta.
Yeah. There was no food in Sainsbury's, okay?
Sounds good. Sounds good. You ready for the next band?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Come for your band of the night. You do better than that. Come on, let's hear it. Give it up for technology. Don't make me come down and start it. Now be trapped in your own mind.
Silence, a shadow crept up from behind. Fingers pressed it tightly, and blinkered shone on.
Let's see if you're all the competing bands tonight. Also remember, and I don't have to say it, to the two bands that do progress, you will get your exclusive interview with these two beautiful people down there. Let's give it up for the old couple. You've got around 20 minutes to cast your vote. Make sure you stick around. We have 𝑻𝒉𝒆 as our special guest headliners. Thank you.
That light's a bit dodgy, isn't it? What's going on over here?
Disco. Party
Right.
in the beer garden.
That's it, party in the beer garden. All the bands are done now.
Let's see who goes through.
This is it. That's it now. We've got our semi-finalists.
And, well, we will soon. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I am going to announce the two winners, however, I think some of you deserve a beer. Who wants a free beer? The bar's staying open. Get yourselves to the front. There you go, we're all out of tokens. Let's see if we're all competing bands tonight. Oh, sorry, Craig. Okay, so the first band going through on judges' vote. PHALLIC! Second band going through a crowd vote.
Hi guys, so the first band going through this evening is PHALLIC Rage. Big congrats on making it through. You guys are now in the semis. How are you feeling about that?
Really good, really good. We're really wanting the crowd vote though, because now we're enemies with our close compadres. So to put it into some context, we're now in the same semi as my other band, Dwingo. We'll be playing in the same. Yeah, we'll be playing in the same semi next week. So it's going to be Dwingo versus PHALLIC Rage in a shootout for the Bolton vote. So that's going to be interesting. Hopefully, it won't deter either of the bands.
Yeah, fuck Dwingo.
Civil war now.
I think for me the hardest part was being drawn first.
Yeah.
The way your heart sinks being drawn first, thinking that it's a death sentence, and then to smash it out of the park. For me personally, that was the best gig I've ever played, over however many bands I've been in and still am in. That was the best gig I've ever done.
I say myself, it's as soon as you draw yourselves as first on, I would say, like, my heart sunk. It's, fucking hell, like, I feel like our set is catered to people being pissed.
I felt absolutely cursed because with Dwingo in our quarter final, we got drawn first, and thankfully we went through and that. So but I was absolutely fucking fuming that we got drawn first, and then to get drawn first again today with PHALLIC, I thought fucking hell, not again. But because we shared so much of the same fan base, they come out in numbers. We can't thank our fans enough for coming down and making it the best atmosphere.
There's definitely an agenda against Bolton.
But the atmosphere, the crowd we had, like we've had the best crowd of the night, both times. That it's been incredible. Thank you to you guys who've shown up and watched us play.
I think the thing for me was, especially, obviously we said, our hearts sank when we got drawn first, and there was a whole half an hour span before doors, which was, oh shit, we've lost it already. And then there was people that we don't know turning up in our merch. People come up to say, "Oh, you're PHALLIC Rage." It was like, "Oh, hold on a minute."
People coming along dressed as farm animals and everything.
and we were all really looking forward to going down to the pub down the road and getting one of those Prime Minister pies, like, which you can't do if you're on first. Like, if you're on any other slot but first, you can go in between.
I've not had my breakfast yet today, and my plan today was, we'll get on later on, and I can go have a pie. And it's like, you're on first. And it's like, shit.
Yeah, we didn't have time for the pies again. And I think the famous pie is called the moo, which being a bovine themed band seems only right. So we didn't get time to go and have any pies or anything like that. We had to go on first, but obviously thankful to our fans who turned up in numbers, turned up with the PHALLIC merch, threw around the crocheted penises that you're wearing very well there. The antlers, we had the stage cow, we had the pit cow. What are we going to do next week? Yeah, we need a new fucking gimmick, man.
To young William here. He's done us proud.
I don't think that was his name, was it? No, it's William. All right, sorry.
Literally, after you guys finished playing, we did a piece to camera outside, and I said, "That was great. That's just cows and willies flying everywhere. It was brilliant."
That's our whole thing.
Cows and cocks. Cows and cocks.
We did put it on our status that dicks would be flying.
I bet everyone was well terrified.
Some might say that we're compensating, and they would be right.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about your creative process. When you guys are coming up with new music, how do you write new songs, who does what, etc.?
All eyes on Sam.
I'll duck out of this one.
It's all me, fuck 'em.
It is though. It is all you, mate.
Basically, a lot of the songs that we do, a lot of new songs that are coming out, it's basically like during lockdown, I'd been a punk guitarist for 15 years plus, and then I thought, fucking hell, I've got a bit of time on my hands. I should probably learn how to play my guitar. All the songs in our original set, plus a few that are still scumming the set, I wrote during lockdown. It was basically just, right, let's have a go at writing some metal songs. spent 15 years playing like Ramones and Rancid stuff. Like, fuck, let's learn how to play my guitar.
It was lyrics and golf, weren't it, in lockdown?
Yeah. And then we started this band and then started gaining a bit of traction, but it weren't until we went through that first heat here, then I went, oh fuck, like...
Yeah, it really started then, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I didn't think they were any good until that first heat. These boys are alright.
Well, going through that first heat kind of validated in my mind that, like, oh shit, we're actually okay at this. Like, if we've gone through a heat of this.
Yeah,
especially with the calibre of bands that we're competing against.
It's kind of like, I think us naturally, as a group, we kind of had the whole mindset of, yeah, we're alright. But then it solidifies it in your mind when you see that, like you said, the calibre of the other bands that are playing, and we've somehow been judged to be more worthy.
I have to say,
it
like,
solidifies in your mind that we're doing something right.
The other bands that are on are like, there's such professional bands, like they're so good, some of them.
Which is mad that
we're just this little group of fucking pissheads from Bolton. You know what I mean?
From all the bands that I've been involved with, like this band more than any is just constantly on the cusp of completely collapsing into absolutely nothing. Just like it's like to put it into. To put it in terms of professionalism, the first time that I've played these songs as sort of the deputy bass player since the last heat, since the first heat, getting us through to quarterfinals. The first time I played those songs with these guys was this morning. Like, I'd not played these songs since this morning. We had a run through this morning. We've come play the gig and somehow fucking got through again on fucking judges' vote, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Not even crowd vote. We've not even just based it on the gimmick of bringing people along to vote for us. We've got through on the. I mean, I don't know what these judges are fucking smoking to vote for us, but we will take it and we appreciate you.
One thing they're not judging is sobriety.
And being on first as well.
As soon as it were like, right, you've got about an hour to kill it. It's like, right, to pub.
Being on first was probably a good thing, because imagine what state would have been if we'd have been on last.
Jesus Christ. It's
I suppose that's a punk ethic, innit, at least, if nothing else.
We do take it all very seriously.
We do, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are in masses at the moment, which is a pretty big thing, especially because you're going through to the semis. But apart from masses, do you have any big plans for the rest of the year?
We've got an album coming out later this year, recorded at Redwall Studios in Bury with Sheldon.
Shout out Sheldon, shout out
Absolutely amazing job, he's done stellar work. We've got that all ready to drop. I think we're just trying to get through this first, whatever happens. Trying to get through this first, and then we'll be able to plan a proper launch for it.
I think any band who's taking masses seriously, this is the priority for any band who's involved with this. So
100%.
We'll, with PHALLIC, with the other bands, I think, and anyone who's still in this competition, get through as far as you can with this, and everything else comes after, be it big gigs, be it releasing albums or anything like that. I think that's the plan for a lot of the bands who are involved in this competition, who have been involved in this competition. But yeah, I've heard it and it's pretty fucking good, this album. Check it out.
No, all of our effort on stage and off stage has been going 100% to Metal to Masses. Shut up.
I mean,
let me lie.
I'm going to say, one thing we're doing before the album is like, we don't want to just rush a release, because there's a lot of bands who will just put something on Spotify, go, please listen to us, and then it's forgotten in 5 minutes. So I'm of the view, like, if there's one song I've ever written in my life that will go viral, it'll be that cow song.
He doesn't even know what it's called, he bloody wrote it.
Well, basically, like, we're going to do a proper video for that and hope it goes viral. There's like, we're going to have a do down Alma, like, there's going to be a bucking bronco and a load of free booze. And
I'll have my top off.
Most bands don't even have one fucking really good song in them, and we've got at least one really fucking good song in us with All Line Intervention. If that one song carries us even further in the competition we've already got, then it just shows how good of a song that is.
Even if
that's on you.
Through tonight, it's like, one thing I'd have been quite proud of is that, like, this stupid song I wrote in my head when I worked some shit warehouse job years ago. I know like Arthur Bolton seems to have like some co-ornament in the room because of this song. And
I've got at least 5.
yeah, like, your missus is obsessed, isn't she? Like there's cow stuff everywhere. So it's just this stupid song I wrote. So
There's a few in my black book.
So yeah, it's like we want to do a proper video for that. There's a couple other songs we want proper videos for before we release anything. We want to make sure we release it properly with a proper promotion cycle.
I think
12-step program will be good as well.
I think we're of the mindset with the recordings.
Bit of rehab.
No, I think we're of the mindset with the recordings that we've come this far as a band anyway, and we've put a lot of effort and time into recording everything and getting it sounding perfect.
Yeah, we're rock stars.
But we want to release it properly. We want to release it properly. We don't want to just mess about like you said.
Yeah, we don't.
Post a link on Facebook and say, please listen to us.
Yeah,
we want to do it
properly.
properly.
We don't want to just rush these things out. It's maybe a bit of rehab for a pro.
As someone who can speak sort of half from the inside and half from the outside, as someone who's like from the inside in the sense that I've been playing with PHALLIC throughout this competition and, you know, played with these guys before, but also from the outside in the sense that I'm not a full-time member of the band. It's a massive dichotomy in the sense that, like I said before, the on the edge thing and the very punk ethos of just winging it and going for it and playing the songs that we've got, but also really fucking having the tunes, really putting our heart and soul into these tunes, putting our heart and soul into the performance, which I'd like to think that people saw tonight. You know, we left everything out on stage tonight, as you know, as we always do. So it is that dichotomy of having, like I say, that punk mentality of let's just fucking go for it, but also hopefully having the tunes to back it up and having the performance to back it up.
I'm more punk than him, man. I don't even know what a dichotomy means.
That's how punk you are.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us, guys. We really appreciate it. As always, we'll pop all of your links down below so people can find you. All the best of luck for the rest of the competition. Thanks again, guys. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll see you guys in the next round. Bye.
Bye. In a bit.
Hi guys, so the second band going through this evening is Technologist. Big congratulations on making it through. You guys are now in the semi-finals. How are you feeling about that?
Good. And then, yeah, we are very, very over the moon with tonight. We thought it was a fantastic show, fantastic crowd, obviously, and yeah, we've just had a great time.
Something I can't stress enough is that we've said between each other tonight, that's the best performance we've ever seen you do. Like, you guys absolutely nailed it tonight. Like, you did so well, so I'm not surprised that you got through at all.
Wow, appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, glad we covered our mistakes well.
Yes. That's what we practice. We don't actually practice playing, we practice covering mistakes. And it works.
We're getting better every time.
But if you act like nothing's wrong, nobody will suspect anything.
Exactly.
But no,
yeah, you know the game.
I think we can be proud
Poker
of
face.
We did okay tonight.
See, I can cover our mistakes when I'm editing. That's what I do. Just chop and cut it all out. So something I want to ask you guys is I want to know a little bit about your creative process. So when you're writing new music and coming up with new songs, how do you do all of that?
Start with him.
Basically, I just write the bare bones of a track. And then we'll have a writing session as a band, like an arrangement session, really. And during that process, Phil's really good at programming drums, so Phil will suggest a load of insane, can you swear in this? Like really insane bollocks drum parts. Craig will then get wound up and be like, what the fuck? He'll rewrite those parts. And then we hand it to Andy, and then Andy will be like, his vocals will determine more of that arrangement, and then we end up in a really good place after that.
And then the final challenge is learning how to play what we've written. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
We will get used to this.
I need to get a cattle prod.
So when the music comes to me, basically the first thing I do before I write any melodies or lyrics is I just sit with it and think about how it makes me feel. And then how that can fit, those emotions can fit into this wider story of Technologist, basically. Because we've got a whole kind of theme going. And just try and think about, what that brings up for me, and then and write from that point. Usually I'll write the main melody of the chorus first, and then I'll try and put some lyrics to it, and then I'll take it to the rest of the guys, see if it's all right.
It's usually very good.
And thus the song is born. Ta-da! So, you guys are in masses at the moment, which is obviously the big thing for you guys. Have you got any big plans for the rest of the year?
Yeah, we're going to release an album this year. It's just been a long time coming, but we want to get it absolutely right first time. I think a lot of bands rush that process, and it's good initially, but that's your product. So you want that to be as, within your budget, obviously, You want that to be as good as it possibly can be. So, yes, we're releasing an album.
Yeah. Where we're up to...
We actually made some progress on that recently as well, so...
Yeah, where we're up to at the moment is basically I've just got to finish my vocals, and then we've got to send it off to one of a bunch of really awesome mastering engineers that are going to take it to the next level, basically. So can't say too much about that right now, but they're sort of heroes of mine, and it will be really difficult to pick between them, and we can't wait to get the album out.
I'm very excited to hear the album too, because it's going to be great, I'm sure. Okay, so you guys are going to be playing the semi-finals. What are your plans for trying to make yourself stand out as much as you can and make it through to the finals?
Well, I mean, just stick to our core principles of playing well, don't fuck up. Keep that energy high. It's a good question. What can we do that's better?
That would be telling.
Buy a lighting rig?
Fire. No, wait, no, I didn't say that.
We allowed fire in rebellion. Can't see why not.
I think there's a certain amount of trusting in ourselves as well. Like, we will try and think of different things we can do each time, for sure. But all of the bands were so good tonight. We were like, how are we going to top this? And we all got together and just kind of thought, we just have to do what we do as well as we can. And we're going to try and do that even better in the semi-finals, and we'll see what happens.
The semi-finals for masses are going to be absolutely insanity. Like, at this point, I couldn't even call at this point. Like,
who are we? Who's in our semi-final? Actually, do we know?
Not Umbra.
Do you guys? Not Umbra, luckily.
That's the important.
Yeah.
Basically, at the semi-final point, there are no easy, it's all going to be tough as nails, basically. Yeah. And we know a lot of the guys in those bands as well, so yeah, it's going to be really hard, but it's not worth it if it isn't really hard.
Yeah. It's it gives you a bit more of a sense of accomplishment, doesn't it, really?
We did have someone come up to us today and say, why don't you do like Masses North Wales or Masses Barnsley or something like that? And we also looked at each other and went, nah.
One is enough. No, we get asked that. Everyone's like, oh, you do masses in Manchester. Do you want to do it here, there and everywhere? And I'm like, how much free time do you think I have?
Yeah, exactly.
We are serious about that, though. Manchester is a really, really tough place to do metal to the masses. The standard of the bands has been amazing this year. So the semi-finals is going to be no different, and we'll just do the best we can.
All you can do is literally bring your A game, give it 110%, and just keep your fingers crossed and see what happens. That's literally all you can do, because the calibre of bands in Manchester's underground scene is just interstellar. But you're in the semi-finals, which means the judges see something in you, they believe in you, Manchester believes in you, so I'm sure you guys will do absolutely fine, and we wish you the best of luck, and we're super excited to see you in the semis. We'll make sure we share all of your links as well so people can find you, and literally, best of luck, guys. We're rooting for you. Thank you so much for sitting down with us again. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the semis.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.
And just like that, we are done.
That is all the quarterfinals done. So next week we are moving on to the semi-finals, which is going to be super exciting. We're getting so close to the end now, and the competition is absolutely on fire.
That is
so
it. There is only a few more heats to go now. Literally 2 semi-finals and a final, and then we find out who's going to play Bloodstock Festival.
who's going to be flying the flag for a 161?
That is it. Manchester's winner is ever so closer. Have you had a good night?
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been such a good night. All the interviews are done, and we're going to go for our train now. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
We sure will. See you very, 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 very soon.